Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New England Patriots and the Tennessee Titans. Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Check smash. Ready.
Ward taken right to the air. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
1st and 10 here. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, chop alert. Bronco 80. Let's go.
This is Sanders headed left. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On the double.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he dodged the tackle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Go. Get up.
Sanders takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Patriots nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He is robbed. That ball's free. It's picked up by the Titans. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A motion to tight end left. Off the play action. May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. They'll drop this to Henderson underneath. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
11 on the play. And the Patriot 1st down.
They give now to Henderson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
May now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Ready,
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On the gun, it's Ward. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Full extension, and he brings it in! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Completed over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Sanders. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Line up the design keeper. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal. Going to power with a big tight end. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Our score, 14-0. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you have ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down comeback.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running back motions right. From the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
At their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hiking 18.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Come on. Set. 70 red. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Connection is made. Iomanner. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans have a 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Titans make it a 24-point ball game.
Patriots, nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Going play action, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac to Slaw there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
You think corners, you think picks, but that's not the only thing he doesn't have yet today, Kate. He's got the fumble recovery. He's now got a sack. He's been playing a physical brand of football, exactly what today's NFL is all about with his players on the perimeter. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Ward's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ward setting up to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
From the 6.
3rd down, they need 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10 here. Ward sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Patriots will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the gun, here's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. May now on 3rd down. Pass complete to Slav. And he'll get it up to the 27.
A gain of 6 yards.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And hey, we see how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the jump.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's loaded another one up. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
He takes it ahead for a healthy 70 yards. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Crack up, 80. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead.
Titans 31, Patriots nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Counter play. It's Henderson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Number 32, Trevion Henderson, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They'll stick with the ground game here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is McManus to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. May now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards, really.
To the air on third and long. It is cut left side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Runs into the hands of Teslam. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
First down throw for May. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the air yet again, May. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
It's everything he has under this one. Defender's there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Bates. And the Titans get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
70 Lions.
First down throw here for Ward. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On the set. 18, Pioneer. 2. 60 Bison. 6.
Air it out on 3rd. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Ward off the play fake. Gets his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Sanders running dead ahead. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
The Titans going with a field goal unit here. This is a 39-yarder.
4th and 1.
McManus sends it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
It's Henderson on the give. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And now they're staring at a 4th down. It's away, came off his foot wrong instantly, low and short here. And this one, touchdown inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Sanders. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Come on, set. Panther, sit. Let go.
Ward now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness is still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling like a great boxer. You never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll come up on first and 10. Run here with Henderson. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run right side. Henderson. And he's rerouting towards the middle. Only gets him a couple. It's third down.
He was brought down by Kevin Winston. A 2-yard gain on the play.
They send a tight end in motion. Turning to Benson on third. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
He'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Trying the inside handoff. Right side for Tampa, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it looks like it is Patriots football. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Henderson on 1st and 10. Going in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Tossing it to Henderson. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result, and now it's 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Sending the tight end in motion left. 4th down, he calls his own number on the option. And this run's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10.
Shut up! 70 Lions! Shut up!
Handoff here to Sanders. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 8.
On the set!
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready! Hawk!
Here's Sanders once more. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans moments away from win number 12.
Here we go, start.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready?
Here's a design run.
Ready?
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
And drawing up for him.
Down!
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Ready?
And drawn up for him.